Hello, good morning. Today we will start CC7 genetics. In genetics, we will study how the characters are transmitted from parents to offspring and also different types of inheritance. In the first unit, this is unit 1, Mendelian inheritance and its extension. Unit 1, this is, it is divided into two parts, extrachromosomal inheritance and Mendelian inheritance. First of all, we will read Mendelian inheritance and its extension. In this chapter, we will read what is Mendelism, and then we will study extension of Mendel's law, and that is deviations from Mendel's principle. First of all, what is Mendelism and laws of inheritance proposed by Mendel. Mendel is a man of Austria. After his study, he was appointed as an abbot in a monastery of Bonn. Bonn, it is a place now in Czechoslovakia. He was appointed as a priest or monk in a monastery, and later on he was given the post of abbot. Abbot means the highest position in a church. In the church garden, Mendel observed many types of, many varieties of pea plant. In the church garden, he observed many varieties of pea plant. Pisum sativum, the botanical name of pea plant is Pisum sativum. He observed many characters, but he selected 7 characters among the pea plants, and these characters were used as his experimental procedure. He used it in his experimental work. Mendel is the first man who formulated the laws of inheritance, and his laws are known as Mendelism. He presented his research work before the Natural History Society of Bonn in the year 1865. He presented a paper about his work before the Natural History Society of Bonn in 1865. His paper was published in the Proceedings of the Society in the year 1866. But it was not given any notice by the then scientists. This was because at that time Darwin was famous and Mendel had no name and fame. Therefore, it was not noticed by any of the scientists present at that time. Mendel's law were rediscovered by 3 scientists in 1900th century. These scientists are Hugo de Vries of Holland, Karl Correns of Germany, and Cermak of Austria. These 3 scientists, they rediscovered Mendel's law. Now, let us see how Mendel worked. Mendel carried out his experiment on Pisum sativum. He observed 7 pairs of contrasting traits among the organism, among the pea plant. He observed 7 pairs of contrasting traits among the pea plant. Character and trait are two different things. Height is a character, and tall and dwarf are two traits of that character. Color is a character. Red color and white color are two traits. So he carried out his experiment on two different traits or on one character. He carried out two types of experiment. One is called monohybrid cross and another is called dihybrid cross. In monohybrid cross, he considered one character, but in dihybrid cross, he considered two characters. The 7 pairs of contrasting traits in pea plants. Plant tall versus plant dwarf. Plant tall versus plant dwarf. Second, plant with red flower versus plant with white flower. Plant seed with yellow cotyledon versus seeds with green cotyledon. Seed rounded versus seed wrinkled. Seed rounded versus seed wrinkled. Pod full and versus pod constricted. Pod yellow versus pod green. Flower terminal versus flower axillary. Flower terminal versus flower axillary. So these are the 7 pairs of contrasting characters which was taken by Mendel in his experiment. In monohybrid experiment, he took one pair of contrasting trait, either plant tall or dwarf, it is a one character. Plant with flower, plant with red flower, plant with red flower versus plant with white flower, seed with yellow cotyledon. आम ग्रीन मटर गोटे अच्छी आ गोटे हलदिया मटर अच्छी, येलो cotyledon versus seed with green cotyledon, seed with green cotyledon. नेक्स्ट होची सीड राउंडेड वर्सेस सीड रिंकल्ड. गोटे मंजीटा पूरा गोल थी आ गोटे मंजीटा सब कुचकुचिया होता माने चेपा होता. पड पड माने तार जो छुई फ्रूटटा कहते पड हूँ फुल मंजी देख जना पड़ू तू कौ जगह मंजी अच्छी आउला पड कंस्ट्रिक्टेड मंजी जगार उच्चा थी जो मंजी ना से खाल थी है फुल होते मटर छुईटा फुल थी एम देखा तो कौटी मंजी अच्छी जना पड़ू जो कंस्ट्रिक्टेड हो मटर छुईटा मंजी जगार उच्चा थी. एटा कंस्ट्रिक्टेड सीड है कंस्ट्रिक्टेड, एटा सीड है फुल है. पड येलो ये छुईटा केते अच्छी पाकल बेले भी हलदिया देखा पाकल पूर्व भी हलदिया देखा आउ केते पड है ग्रीन देखा. फ्लावर टर्मिनाल गोटे गछर अगरे फूल हो पारे किंबा फूलटा लीफ एक्सिल हो पारे. So these are the 7 pairs of contrasting character which was taken by Mendel to formulate his laws of inheritance. In his experiment, Mendel crossed pea plants artificially. In artificial crossing, he had taken the pollen from one variety of pea plant and transferred to the stigma of another flower of second variety. From one variety, he took pollen from the flower and he dusted these pollens to the stigma of the another flower of the another variety. This is the artificial crossing. He collected the seeds from the female plant and this is called F1 seed. In the next year, he had sown means SOWN, sown means buniba. He had sown the F1 seeds and the plants which developed, they are called F1 plants. He allowed these F1 plants to self-pollinate. निजे मध्य संगम आउ से आर्टिफिशियल क्रॉसिंग कले नहीं. से allowed the F1 plants because pea plant is a self-pollinated plant. जदि तमे स्पेशल केयर न नब ताहले से सेल्फ पोलिनेशन हम. He allowed the F1 plants to self-pollinate. He collected the seeds from these plants and these are called F2 seeds. He sown these F2 seeds in the next year. The plants which developed from these F2 seeds are called F2 plants. He studied the character of the F1 generation, F2 generation and the next subsequent generations. This is the Mendel work. How he crossed, because you know that pea plant is a bisexual plant. The flower has both androecium and gynoecium. So, in order to avoid self-pollination, he removed the stamens from one variety of flower. है सपोज टॉल प्लांट गोटे नहीं टॉल प्लांट रो जो फूल रु जो गछ क्रॉसिंग करेंगे से फूलर तार एंड्रोसियम को काटी देते एंड दिस प्रोसेस इज कॉल्ड इमास्कुलेशन रिमूवल ऑफ एंड्रोसियम और स्टैमेन्स इज कॉल्ड इमास्कुलेशन। इमास्कुलेशन पर केवल तादरे गाइनेसियम रहिबो, जेहेतु गाइनेसियम खाली रहिला दैट इज रिगार्डेड फीमेल। सिमती तुम से भी एट उल्टा कर पारती, से ड्वार्फ प्लांट रो एंड्रोसियम को काटी दे पारिबे, गाइनेसियम को रख पारिबे। सिमती जो मनकर टॉल प्लांट रो से एंड्रोसियम काटिले गाइनेसियम रखिले, ड्वार्फ प्लांट रो बर्तन कौन करेंगे खाली से एंड्रोसियम को रखिए, गाइनेसियम काटिदेवे। तेणु गोटे है मेल फ्लावर आउ गोटे है फीमेल फ्लावर। सपोज एटा गोटे फ्लावर अच्छी पी प्लांट, एटा है तार गाइनेसियम, एटा है तार एंड्रोसियम है। तार एंड्रोसियम केते थाए ना 10टा थाए, गोटाकर 9टा गोटाकर गोटे 10टा थाए एंड्रोसियम। से एंड्रोसियम सब काटी काट देले है। এইটা হলো তোমরা যদি এন্ডোসিয়াম ইমাস্কুলেশন তাকে মানে ইমাস্কুলেশন, this is called emasculation. He removed the androsium from one variety of plant. One could suppose it is a tall plant. Next OG, in another variety, he removed the gynoecium and left the androsium. Androsium. এটা হলো গাইনেসিয়াম। এটা হলো তোমার বর্তমান ইমাস্কুলেশন কলা পরে এই গোষ্ঠী হলো ফিমেল। এটা রিমুভড গাইনেসিয়াম, এটা হলো মেল। Now in artificial crossing he had taken the pollen and dusted it on the stigma. Pollination, artificial crossing, artificial crossing, it is a dwarf plant. Artificial crossing. Tall dwarf plant ru pollen grain, dwarf plant ro pollen grain नहीं कि ताको स्टिग्मा ऑफ दी tall plant रे पकई परिबे। उल्टा भी हम करि परिबा, एटा को हमें मेल रखी कि एटा को फीमेल करि परिबा। दी रिजल्ट वर सेम। आमे टॉल प्लांट को फीमेल नहीं पारू, ड्वार्फ प्लांट को मेल करि परिबा, किंबा टॉल प्लांट को मेल करि परिबा, ड्वार्फ प्लांट को भी फीमेल करि परिबा। जोटा को मेल करिबा जार गाइनेसियम पढ़ाई थिबो से हला मेल, जार एंड्रोसियम पढ़ाई थिबो हला फीमेल। तेणु बर्तमान जोटा मेल प्लांट से तळे मैच्योर होबो, एंथेसिस होबो, तो फाटिबो, फुलटा खोलला माने एंथेसिस आरंभ होबो। फुलटा सेतबेले तार पोलन ग्रेन को कलेक्ट कर नै जिवो, गोटे कागज रे कलेक्ट कर नै जिवो एवं ताकू नै कि तार स्टिग्मा ऊपर पकई दिया जिवो। दिस इज द आर्टिफिशियल क्रॉसिंग। तेणु आर स्टिग्मा ऊपर पकेला परे एथुर गोटे मोटर छुईटे तैयारी हम। एरकम गोटे गछ दिनु एरकम से 50टा गछ करछथि एवं से 50टा गछ से मंजी नै छथि। जतबेले जो एक्सपेरिमेंट करछथि सब 50टा गछ जाका सब गुडा टॉलटा को कर देले फीमेल, ड्वार्फ कर देले मेल, किंबा टॉल को कर देले मेल, ड्वार्फ कर देले फीमेल। बोथ केस रे रिजल्ट तंकर सेम आस्थिला हैला। ए जो प्रथम क्रॉसिंग परे जो गछटा पोटटा हैला दैट इज कॉल्ड F1 सीड। F1 सीड को नैथिले से नै कि ताकू बुणी थिले, ता पर वर्ष गछ लगै दिले पुनी। एवं जो गछोड़ा हैला सेला F1 प्लांट हैला ए केस देखाला एटा को फीमेल लिया ही परिबो टॉलटा को मेल लिया ही परिबो बोथ केस रे देखाला दी F1 plant was tall. He allowed the F1 plants to self pollinate. निज मध्य पराग संगम होगा पे से लगिले and he collected the seeds from the F1 plants and sown them in the next year. The plants which developed was found to be different from the F1 plants. The F2 plants showed two morphological characters or two phenotype characters, tall and dwarf. Or in monohybrid cross we see only, as we had taken only one character or two traits, we got only one, we observe only one type of trait, all are tall or tall and dwarf. So in this way he carried out his experiment and collected the data of different generations and came to a conclusion and gave his laws of inheritance. As Mendel is the first person who propounded the laws of inheritance and he had given the idea that the characters are transmitted through some hereditary particles which he called as factor or element. Understood? So let us see Mendel's monohybrid cross and the laws derived from it, and then we will read Mendel's dihybrid cross and the laws derived from it. Mendel's experiment. Mendel carried out two types of cross. Two types of cross. One is monohybrid cross. Second is dihybrid cross. Mendel carried out two types of cross. One is called monohybrid cross, another is called dihybrid cross. Now let us study what is monohybrid cross. In monohybrid cross, Mendel took or considered one pair of contrasting traits or consider one character in his genetic experiment. He had taken a tall plant and artificially crossed it with a dwarf plant. He first of all had taken tall plant as male, and because he removed the gynoecium from the tall plant, and he had taken dwarf plant as female because he removed the androecium from the dwarf plant. He artificially crossed the tall plant with the dwarf plant. So Mendel, he had taken tall plant and crossed it with dwarf plant. The genotype of tall plant is capital T, capital T. This is called homozygous tall. And dwarf plants, its genotype is small t, it is called homozygous dwarf. They will produce one type of gamete. This will produce gamete will contain only one factor and it will be T. So its gamete will be capital T. It was crossed and the F1 plant was tall and its genotype is capital T, small t. This F1 tall plant was allowed to self-pollinate. It had self-pollination. And these are the parental homozygous plant. आम लिखिपर homozygous tall, homozygous tall plant, homozygous dwarf plant, homozygous dwarf plant, and this F1 tall is called heterozygous tall. Heterozygous tall because आर गोटे हेट्रो माने डिफरेंट आर गोटे कैपिटल टी गोटे स्मॉल टी रहिला बट टॉल कैरेक्टर इज एक्सप्रेस्ड होजेटी सो इट इज F1 generation all plants are tall. These heterozygous tall plant will produce two types of gametes. A tall टा सेपरेट हे गला कैपिटल टी ये कैपिटल शॉर्ट हे गला सी एटा दी मेल जीरो ऊपर एटा हला मेल जीरो तळे प्लस देले एटा हला फीमेल जीरो ऊपर एरो देले एटा हला मेल. And this is called Punnett square. Punnett square. जन Punnett square जन साइंटिस्ट से ताको प्रथमे देखैतले बोल ताको Punnett square बट ताको चेकर बोर्ड बिल कहा जाए. ए Punnett square रे आमे गोटे पटरे नेले मेल गोटे पटरे नेले फीमेल. ए जो फीमेल मेल गैमेट सहित कंबाइन करिवो कैपिटल टी रहला कैपिटल टी स्मॉल टी रहला एटा आसार प्रस्तले कैपिटल टी स्मॉल टी रहला एटा आसार प्रस्तले स्मॉल टी रहला. सो दीज आर द plants of F2 generation and the phenotypic means the character which is expressed outwardly. This is called phenotype. So the phenotypic traits are of two types, tall dwarf. Two types, ये tall गोटे type ये dwarf गोटे type. तेणु phenotypic ratio है tall is to dwarf is equal to 3:1 1 2 3 एटा गोटे 4 3:1. And genotypic ratio means तार genetic constitution कौन अच्छी गोटे अच्छी कैपिटल टी गोटे अच्छी कैपिटल टी स्मॉल टी दीटा अच्छी स्मॉल टी गोटे अच्छी. So the genotypic ratio is 1:2:1. Phenotypic ratio is 3:1. These are the results of the F2 generation. In the next and subsequent generation, tall plant breed 2, dwarf plant breed 2. Because dwarf plant is homozygous dwarf, ये खाली dwarf plant produce करेगा. Similarly, out of these 3 tall plants, 1/3 tall plant, capital T, it breeds 2 because it is homozygous, and these 2/3 capital T, small t, they will produce tall plant and dwarf plant in the ratio of 3:1 as seen in the F2 generation. So, from this experiment, Mendel formulated 3 principles of inheritance. From monohybrid cross, Mendel formulated 3 principles. One is principle of pair unit, principle of dominance, and principle of segregation. The second and third principle has been raised to law. That principle has been raised to law. There is law of dominance and law of segregation. Principle is the proposition of the fact, and law is the general rule law. So, out of these three principles, the principle of dominance and principle of segregation has been raised to a rank of law. So, let us see what are the principles. Principle of pair unit or principle of unit factor. Mendel said that each character is controlled by a pair of factor. Each character is controlled by a pair of factor. Tall plant, dwarf plant. So, tall character is expressed by a pair of factor, capital T, capital T. Similarly, dwarf character is controlled by a pair of factor, small t, small t. The gametes contain only one factor. Gamete goro gote factor thibo. Understood? So, but when they are crossed, the gamete cannot express its trait. One factor cannot express its trait. So, when two factors are combined, they will express a trait. When these are crossed, capital T and small t, they will again form a pair of factor. This is tall, F1. And when two factors are present, they are called, they express one trait. The gametes contain one factor, so it cannot express a trait. When the two gametes unite, they will again pair. So they will express a trait. But the parental tall and the F1 tall, it is genotypically different. Parental tall is capital T and F1 tall is capital T, small t. So here we came to a conclusion that the characters are transmitted by a hereditary particle called factor. The factors are present in a pair, and when the characters are expressed by a pair of factor, the gametes contain one factor. The parental tall plant are called homozygous tall because two factors are identical. The F1 tall are heterozygous tall because two factors are different. Next, principle of dominance or law of dominance. The F1 tall plant contain two factors, one is tall and one is dwarf. The tall factor is expressed here and the character of dwarf factor small t is not expressed. The character which is expressed is called tall factor and the character which is not expressed is called dwarf factor. So, one of the factor will be dominant in Mendelian inheritance, but in next what we will study non-Mendelian inheritance, it will be deviated from the Mendelian inheritance. But in Mendel observed complete dominance in which one factor is expressed and the another factor is dominant. So this is law of dominance. Principle of segregation. The two factors are present in heterozygous plant or homozygous plant. During the gamete formation, the factors will be separated. Let us see, suppose this is a F1 tall. F1 tall. The two gametes will be separated. Two factors will be separated during the formation of gametes. So, the two gametes, they do not blend together. They separate and segregate in the next and subsequent generation. And during the formation of gametes, they will also combine randomly. to forming different combination. So, law of segregation express that the factors of the parent, they separate and segregate in the next and subsequent generation. So, today we have discussed Mendel's monohybrid cross and the principles derived from it. In the next class, we will read Mendel's dihybrid cross and the principle derived from it. I will send the both the crosses in PDF note, so you will note down the note and then we will proceed further in this unit. Bye.